My bad. I had to let that out. Uh, we'll see how it goes. This was a hard MOC. Probably will be for me too, to be honest. Herda, RMC, Lingshaw. And then I have to use my cooked My Day team. My Day, Ruan May, Branya, and who? Whoa. Right. Where's Branya? Nah, my Day's cooked, man. Why are you live at 4 a.m.? I don't know. Why not? It's always why are you live at 4 a.m. and why are you not live at 4 a.m.? Yo, what's up? Ah, fuck. I needed 1% less. Nice. I mean, it doesn't matter, but he's getting one shot anyways, I think. Hello, ASAP. Woohoo! Oh my god, he does so much more damage with this MOC buff, it's crazy. I'm not talking about the global passive anymore. No, this account doesn't have Tribby. Lost the 50-50. Um,
Incense ascends. I'm thinking. Take a look. This is your genius in action. Yeah. Expand your thinking. Glimpse my mind.
Holy brick damage.
Do you know what? This big diamond! It's all yours! May the foul stench dissipate quickly. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Open sesame. Time to twirl! Curios, endless. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl! Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. Yeah. Open sesame. Glimpse my mind. I don't have time. Expand your thinking. Curios, endless. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl! Open sesame. Watch it grow. Get it together.
You too hard? Yeah.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Do you know what? This big diamond! It's all yours! Expand your thinking. Glimpse my mind. Tremble before my power. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mine. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Time to twirl! Curios, endless. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Watch it grow. Never seen perfection before. What are you looking at?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Yeah, I've been grinding Stellar Jades on my 4th account a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had E1 Tribby here. Holy shit. Single target damage is so buns.
Help me this up. Expand your thinking. Glimpse my mind. Show your courage. Fell warriors.
Damage is low for E2. It's not that the damage is low, it's that it's completely single target. And there's not a single MOC buff that can help her. Also, it wasn't Ice Week, so there was more res. And I don't have Tribby, so I can't get res pen.
So this is the warmth of life. You'll pay for the lending your strength. Grace and elegance. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh shit, I didn't realize Bronya's ult was that close.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. This god lend me your strength. Enjoying yourself?
1%, bro.
Lend me your strength.
I literally never trashed on my day. I don't think I ever trashed on my day, bro. What?
There's more to life.
Oh shit.
You'll pay for this.
Brother. Oh my god.
Every petal whole will be swept away by the wind.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
So this is the warmth of life.
There. I am playing the MOC right now, so I can't say how tough it is yet. What? I guess I use my facial. Facial. March 7th, Robin and Avon. Oh, damn, we're all right there.
Show begins. Each blossom comes with the whoopsies. Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unity.
No dirty tricks.
You go, Master. Time to show you what Azure Dragon White Tiger less hard. Watch it!
Oh, I thought that would. Okay.
No dirty tricks. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Listen to the final song. Stars echo.
Yeah, my date should be smooth. I want to go that far. I don't know about smooth.
You'll make good practice. Awesome! Watch this! Time to show you what a Azure Dragon White Tiger Bless card! Watch this!
Oh, come on, man. Oh, I actually got it because of Aventurine's follow-up. Nice.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. No dirty tricks.
No, I don't have an E2 Fei Shao. E0 with a ratio Lycone.
Time to show you Azure Dragon White Tiger Bless card! Watch this! May song bring us victory.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Not her
The dice
sportsmanlike.
have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Stars echo.
Head your banana.
Anyone feeling in the mood for hot dogs? Like, where did that even come from?
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Nice, Aventurine.
Watch your head. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time to show Azure Dragon White Tiger Bless card! Watch this! Listen to
Oh shit. I thought she was gonna keep the. I saw the white dot and I was like, oh, I'm safe. I think it still kills, but maybe. Oh, does March 7th do it? She does, nice. Yeah, muting. You can turn it off, but you have to go into like the settings and then constantly turn it on and off. Yeah, I'm pulling Castris on Rob.
spicy. Upgrade configured. Something ominous has arrived. Take a look. This is your genius in action. Honor to meet you. I don't know. Open sesame. Glimpse beyond.
If only I didn't lose to Trippy.
Do you know who I... Big diamond! It's all yours! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Expand your thinking. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a force.
I'm using her S1.
Open sesame. What a cloak. What are you looking at?
Oh, great.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse me. Do you know who I... Big diamond! It's all yours! Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl! Open sesame. What a cloak. Time to twirl! May the foul stench just be quick. Time to cleanse the filth.
Oh, I should have held the ult. I didn't think that would kill.
It's bleeding. Honored to meet me. Do you know who... Big diamond!
Curious,
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl!
no, my God, man. Well, we almost got the 0 cycle. Yeah, I'm pulling Anoxa on my 4th account. I'm currently like, I don't know if I want to go all in for an Anoxa team or just, just get an E0 S1 Anoxa, call it a day, and then keep saving for Phanon. Because the Cypher Anoxa chemistry is looking crazy. Branya. Rulon May. And Huo.
Spicy. Something ominous.
Probably with Hyacine.
Take a look. Allow me to purge the root of the... Yeah. What are you... Open sesame. What a cloak. Do you know who... Big diamond! It's all yours!
Did I hear Cypher? How do you just come out of the woodwork the second I mention Cypher?
May the foul stench just be quick. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Expand your thinking. Time to twirl. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl. Open sesame. Glimpse me. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah. Honored to meet me.
Fuck, dude. Man, my timing for this shit is just off. Either way, even if she had global passive, her Elon's alright. Who are you talking about? Cypher?
Never seen perfection before. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a forest. Time to twirl. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah. Open sesame. Glimpse me now. Time to twirl. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a forest. Time to twirl. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
GG's, guys. GG's. Close game.
Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
Oh, nice, Kiwi. Well, yeah. I mean, the rerun ban. Okay, here's my opinion, right? The rerun banners are pretty ass, right? Now, I fully understand. Like, if you weren't able to get Fugue, you probably want to pick up Fugue for your break team. If you're running Acheron with no Zhao Q, because this is his first rerun, understandable, right? But like, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, unless you're close to an E2 Acheron, you could probably, like, I'm not even trolling, you could probably pick up an E0 S0 Castris and have better performance in every single endgame mode than an Acheron without a Zhao Q, right? Sure, if you get the Zhao Q with your Acheron, yeah, but like, then the next investment level for you to hit is E2. While if you were to pull Castris, all you need is like a Lycone, maybe like a Hyacine, and like she's just better than Acheron. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, if you just like the character more, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say this every fucking time I talk about characters.
Show your courage. Existence is meaningless.
I can't die. I am struck.
Your fate lend me your strength.
Dice accepts your punishment. Fiend or devil.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Conquer all men.
Some value as we've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
So feeble.
This battle has lend me your strength.
I can't.
There's more to life. Your fate has lend me your strength.
Dice accepts your punishment. Upon you.
Jesus, man.
I can't die. Thanks.
Lend me your strength.
I'm just doing no fucking damage. This DDD isn't enough. Yeah, it only gets Ruan May up.
Crush them.
Some value. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Branya in the big 25. Hey, you gotta cope with what you got, man. I don't got a Sunday yet. I'm saving for him. I'm saving for him.
Grace and elegance.
Anoxa's delay is ass. Like, I've seen people try to, like, lie and act like he's a welt. Like, he just isn't. Like, literally the second you delay the mobs, they instantly take a turn. Like, it's almost, like, completely useless. Like, it helps you a little bit, but, like, barely, man. Oh, I just fucked up. And now I'm not going to clear in the next cycle because I don't have Ruan Mei shit.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I never said I was quitting this game. What?
Existence is unity. Zone me out.
Every petal in my soul will be swept away by the wind.
Ready? You'll take. Lend me your strength.
There we go. A swift 5-cycle dispatch. I think my Herda like 1 cycled the first side, so it was like 4 on this one. I mean, it's not bad, you know. I'm kind of coping with our Ruan Mei and Branya instead of Tribby and fucking Sunday. To be honest, I couldn't feel much of a difficulty spike. But then again, you gotta keep in mind, I got the newest DPSs. You know what I'm saying? I got an E2 Herda. So without the E2, probably would have been like a 2 cycle on the first side, right? 2 or 3 cycle. And then the second, I mean, technically, if my day had a best in slot team, then it would actually do even better. But you know what I'm saying, right? A lot of people don't have 2 of the newest DPSs that are being shielded for the MOC. So I can see how this can be difficult for some other people, especially like, is there no lightning res? Oh no, there is lightning res, so Acheron can go here. Yeah. Oh no, Electo, no. The I'm quitting thumbnail. The reason I made that is because everybody wants me to quit this game because of the global passive. So I put that in the title. All right, let's see if I can get lucky and get an early E1 My Day, guys. Let's see. Will I be able to get an E1 My Day before he goes away? Probably not. You know, like 99% chance no. But we keep pulling. You know what I'm saying? We keep pulling for that E1. Come on, man. Just give it to me, you know? I'm on a 50-50 loss streak. Just give it to me, man. No? 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 You're not going to give it to me? Okay, we're not giving it to me. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. What pity are you at? Very, very low pity. Do you reset? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I mean, depending on what buffs they give, I'll just make a team off that. I have a single target team, a destruction team, and an AoE team now, so. It's giving destruction, so I'm assuming my day. I'll just use my day then. My day. Oh wait. Branya. Branya, my day. May whoa whoa. Oh, this is meant for Aglaya, not my day. I mean, I don't have Aglaya. Fuck that shit. Whoa. Oh wait, this is useless. I lost two 50-50s out of 14, I think, maybe 13. Yeah, I'm the complete opposite of you, Robin. Out of my last 14 50-50s, I've lost 12 and only won 2. So you're like my long lost brother who took my other half of my luck. Can I get this one? This is the only one I really care about, to be honest. Yo, how are you feeling, Kiwi? Are you gonna pull Anoxa if he ends up being like best in slot with Cypher? Or are you just gonna like pull Cypher by herself and like wait for a better one? Oh wow, nothing? Okay. What? That's useless, man. Out of all the remembrance blessings I could have gotten, I got that. Wow. Hell yeah, anything to make her better? Hey. Respect the dedication. Wait, why is my Bronya ahead of my day in this?
Lend me your strength.
Are you even considering E6? What, E6 Cypher? Jeez. I didn't even look at what her E6 might be.
Show your courage.
Sound lingers. Existence is unity.
Oh, wait. Wait, I've never had that happen before on like a main boss. Battle over the literal second I get into the battle. Oh, nice, Hikari. I'm so glad to hear your guys' luck, man. I'm so glad. It makes me so much happier. Nah. I mean, all of these are useless. Hey, Haru. Oh my god. Wait, I'm actually stacked right now. I don't like the... I just like whatever domain's the quickest.
I wonder what that.
Um...
Sound members. Show your courage.
Oh my god, bro. Again? I've actually never done this before. Uh... Maybe this time I should give it a shot. I only really do it for the jades and like obviously like I need a superimposition like the new light guns and all that. After this, I may or may not just quickly do Divergent Universe on my fourth account. Not MOC on stream though. That account is a little more bricked, so I think I might have to do manual play. Like while focusing off stream. Oh, this is nice. This is really good. I mean, no, I don't want that actually. I think this might count towards this. Oh. There we go. Have you done Protocol 7? No.
Sound yours. Show your courage. Eternal.
Every petal in all will be swept away by the wind.
We've entered the
Let's see how much we can make a My Day ult do.
crush them. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Single target ult. Jeez, not bad.
Enjoy yourself. Somehow you are broke. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Ruin May is so peak. Yeah. She's just so good in like anything, man. Like whenever you're not trying to really like min-max an MOC or anything, like she's one of the best pure fiction supports, one of the best MOC supports, a really good APOC support because of the weakness break efficiency increase. Like, you just can't go wrong, man.
Every petal all will
Probably
be
like,
swept away by the
this is
wind.
probably the best aging limited character in the game.
Lend me your strength.
Even if they're not like best in slot all the time anymore. Yeah, it would be cool if we want to make another form at some point. Do I really need Hyacine for my day / Castris? That's like asking if you really need a best in slot Harmony for another character. It's like asking if you need Tribby for Herta when an E0S0 Tribby is beating like an E1S1 Robin for Herta. You already know the answer, man. You just don't want to hear it.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Topaz? Yeah, hell no.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Hyacine looks mid without her LC and my day comps. Then you just didn't read her kit. And you just very blindly are biased. Because her ultimate literally says that she increases everybody on field's max HP, which would make them do significantly more damage. Not to mention that she's also a sustain who does her own damage. Like, A sustain who does her own damage, has the fastest healing in the game, and she increases the max HP of all allies on field with ult. Like, just because the drain mechanic is behind the light cone doesn't mean she isn't noticeably better than everyone else. Especially for Castris, because she gets an outgoing healing increase the better relic quality you have on her. This is like the Zhao Q situation all over again. Zhao Q looks like an NPC. He looks ugly. I don't want to pull for him. Yeah, he's best in slot, but I don't want to pull for him because my character clears fine right now. It's just a Zhao Q situation again. Hope Phanon wants Hyacine? Maybe. I think there's a higher chance Phanon might want the future preservation unit. I'm not sure though. We'll have to see. Because with how Phanon's kit works, he wants characters who put single target buffs on him, right? So you could easily get that with harmonies, right? Like Sunday Ceridra probably, or Sunday Branya, Sunday Tingun, whatever, right? But if Hyacine doesn't have like single target buffs really, which it doesn't seem like she does, then it'd probably be Dill preservation. Or sorry, Don Hung preservation. Jeez, I have a stuffy nose. I think I'm like one pull away from a 4-star. Oh. I mean, I didn't mean it in that way, but like I'll take it, I guess. No, Cyrene is too far away. Do you have any info? Oh, what path Phanon have? Supposedly destruction. Haru, there isn't a single sustain in this game that has drain. It doesn't matter if it's locked behind the light cone. There's still everything else that she does. She's probably going to do more damage than any other sustain. She's probably going to give the best healing. She's going to be the fastest, so she's going to do it the most consistently. She's giving you a max HP increase, which is making your My Day do 20 to 30% more damage. Like, it doesn't. The light cone is literally just a nail in the coffin. That's all it is. She is already probably massively better than any other sustain for them, but with the light cone, she just becomes 100% just way better above everyone else. And even then, this is a V0 kit. They can just change it. It's V0, guys.
The heavens are vast. The kite flies where it wishes.
I mean, Ceridra and Sunday would be best in slot with Phanon Rust. That's the thing, though. Like, just because... Here's the thing. Phanon doesn't work in, like, a typical way, right? It's not like a Herda, right? Where she can only really have one support on her team. Because you need like another erudition to be able to build up the stacks. You only have one spot for the support and then a sustain, unless you're running sustainless Herda, right? But Phanon, like he gets charged through single target buffs. Like you want to have as many single target buffers on your team possible. So even if Saridra ends up being better than Sunday, Sunday would be the second best in slot, and you'd run both Saridra and Sunday at the exact same time with Phanon. That's how it would work. And then you run a sustain with likely single target buffs, probably Don Hung Preservation. He's rumored to release 2 patches after Phanon in 3.6. So this would make sense, right? Like, look at Herda. She released in 3.0. She got her best in slot support in 3.1. And she got her best in slot sub DPS in 3.2. So there's going to be Phanon in 3.4, his best in slot support in 3.5, and his best in slot sustain in 3.6. That's how I see them doing it. All right, black screen real quick, guys. I'm going to be going to my other account and do Divergent Universe real quick. Yes, Irene probably is. I mean, if she's an emanator, that's the thing, though. We don't know too much. I'm not sure, MT, but maybe. I'd assume it like doesn't need to be harmony buffs. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think they'd be weird. I think it's just like any single target buffs at all, which is why Sunday's so strong because his ult is as well a single target buff and he can get it pretty consistently with his Lycone. I'm truly not sure though. But probably, like if I had to guess, probably you use Gallagher's heal skill, and then you get the effect res thingy. I'm assuming that would count as a buff. Like anything that's probably like applied to them, kinda. Yeah. Thought you lost your 50-50 on Sunday banner? That was on my main account, not this one. Did I just get old break?
Feeling lucky.
Take a look. This is your genius in action.
Yeah, Kiwi. I mean, that's always been most of the people in this game, though. They just, for some reason, always prefer DPSs over anything else. I currently really want to pull a Noxa. Like, I'm really considering. I'm waiting for it, right? I'm waiting to see how it works. Like, when we get V1s for Cypher, I'm confident one of her strongest teams will be with Anoxa. I want to see if it's worth, like, the synergy, if it's strong. And if it is, I think I'm going for E2 Anoxa, possibly. Not guaranteed by any means. However, I have 315 pulls. I can get to like 420 by the time Anoxa's banner comes around. So it's 100% possible depending on how good they are together. Solid plan, yeah. Because I was thinking about it, right? And for one, Anoxa receives an insane damage boost from defense shred. If Cypher can get my Anoxa to 100% defense shred without his E1, I can then pull his E1, change my relic set to Scholar while still having 100 or near 100% def shred. And Anoxa's damage would absolutely skyrocket if I could do that. So the E1 with the defense shred, which also helps Cypher's damage, by the way, and the E2 with the res pen.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
One unlucky day on a Noxa banner and all those pulls will be gone. I don't disagree. But like I have 400 plus pulls, you know what I'm saying? Like at minimum, I'm getting an E1 S1, right? 420 pulls when a Noxus banner comes around. I am at no 50-50. Let's say I go 80 pity, I lose. Then I go 80 pity again, I win. I go 80 pity again and I lose. And I go 80 pity again. That's 320 pulls. I get an E1 Anoxa. And then I still have 100 pulls left to get the light cone. And this is, keep in mind, this is when Anoxa's banner starts, right? If we're talking about like all the way to the end, I'd have like 450, 460. And E1 Anoxa is what really matters for Cypher synergy.
Take a look. You're a genius in action. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
So, like, even if I get the absolute unluckiest case scenario, I'll still be left with some pulls left. Plus the pulls after that, I can get Cypher. Wow, both of these are useless. I can get more pulls too, by the way. I forgot to consider, like, there's still 10 days before this shit goes away. I can get to like 325 or 330 actually before it starts. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna have so many fucking pulls when Anoxa's banner comes around. It's like crazy. However, of course, if uh if the Cypher Anoxa synergy isn't as good as I'm imagining it to be, then I'm only gonna grab an E0S1 and then save for Anoxa. I mean Phanon. It all depends on the Cypher synergy, to be honest. You can put pearls on Cypher. I want her signature. No. So to make okay, so what I'm thinking of, right? So Anoxa's Cypher's current leaked kit, one of her traces, automatically puts defense down on all enemies on field. However, what really seems to like make her broken with Anoxa is her light cone. Her light cone double dips in defense reduction on enemies when she hits them with a critical hit. So that's why I really want E0S1 Cypher. I just realized I'm not using the right team. I'm supposed to use Small Herda.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Expand your
Is Cypher gonna be able to be a sub DPS for Fei Xiao? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Man, I'm not getting anything I want. Holy shit, what is this?
Madam Herda is a
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Anoxa's animations are all that. But the thing is, I just like the character, like, a lot, so... Also, like, I'm a sucker for universal characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, Castrus is as well pretty universal, but, like, a universal sub DPS slash hyper carry who can possibly, like, go well with another sub DPS that's upcoming, like Cypher. Like, I'm a sucker for that. He's really good in APOC. He's decent in Pure Fiction. With the cost I have, 100% he's clearing. And then in MOC, I could just easily run him sustainless. Because this account has an E1 S1 Sunday. So, it's like so easy. Um. Oh wow, I just got fucked. GG's. Yeah, Castrus's animation's also like hella not foreshadowed, overshadowed Anoxa's.
bigger.
Like I'd say Aglaya also has pretty mid animations to be honest. Like I won't say it's like Anoxa bad, even though Anoxa isn't technically bad, but compared to like Herda, Castrus, like even my day to some extent, like his old animation, it's 100% better than Aglaya's.
Take a look.
A day of peaceful
Upgrade configured.
death, finding life. Down farewell.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Open sesame. Endless riddle. Nothing but a thought.
41, bro? Are we serious?
Expand your thinking. Glimpse beyond. Time to twirl.
Change the live stream thumbnail? I don't want to put in the work, man. I mean, I probably will, but like, I'm so lazy.
No dirty. Where the cult trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Time to twirl. What are you looking at?
Down farewell.
Curious? Endless riddle. Nothing but a thought. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
No dirty trick.
What's up, Ahmed? I know I've been using the same one for ages. I've just been too lazy, man. Guys, Fei Xiao and Ling Sha will change everything, bro. Trust. Overwrite. I mean, I guess that's fine for now. have to eat lunch. Be right back. I'd see you. Hope you enjoy nice lunch. How was the MOC? Pretty easy. I think my E2 Herda took 1 or 2 cycles. Now, obviously, that's bad, but it's because of my own fault. You know what I'm saying? And then my day, I think, took 3 or 4. I don't remember if my Herda took 1 or 2, but it took 5 cycles total. So I think my day took 3 or 4. But my day is using a Bronya and Ruan Mei, so it's kind of cooked. You know what I'm saying? Um, My E2 Herda took 2 cycles, but I'm pretty sure it's due to the game not letting me ult in time before the first cycle was used. Yeah. Like, every time I was using my Herda, I kept having shitty timing with RMC. Like, every single time, RMC would get the action advance by literally 1%. I think like 2 or 3 times in the same run. And it was right in front of Herda. Like, right when Herda was about to take a turn. Otherwise, it would have been 0.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I think Archer is cool. Yeah. Archer also, like, Archer is another character. I feel like a lot of people aren't paying attention to him. Like, originally, he was supposed to be a 4-star. However, now that he's supposed to get, like, a limited 5-star kit, there's a decent chance that he's the next character who can also use Cypher well. You know what I'm saying? It's very weird. Cypher is, like, such a oddly universal character that you could fit in literally any sustainless team in the game. And then if you don't want to run sustainless, like something else, right? But like she's so universal, it's hard to tell who's gonna be her best in slot.
Have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
You know who I... It's big diamond! It's all yours! Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
I don't think they'd make a dot support a limited like collab character that can never come back again.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse beyond. Time to twirl!
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Do you know who... It's big diamond! It's all yours! Open sesame.
I hit the mark.
Curiosity, endless riddle.
I thought that would kill, not gonna lie.
No dirty tricks, alright. No dirty tricks, alright. Trials. Watch your head.
I'm probably gonna keep farming Jades off stream after this.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
I want to get this account to like 325 to 330 pulls before the new anniversary hits. So I gotta like grind chess and other shit.
Open sesame.
No dirty tricks. Dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Curious, endless, nothing but a thought.
Oh wow.
Curious, endless.
We don't know about 3.3 reruns. It's too far away.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse
Are they all free to play? They were. Up to 300 was free to play.
No consequence. Heard the call. Trinity is before me.
Open sesame. Watch it close. Curious, endless, nothing but a thought.
I only bought a monthly pass because I realized that I might want to get a Noxa.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse
And when I realized that, I put a monthly pass.
nothing but a thought. Open sesame. Watch it close.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Watch your head. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Everyone says Anoxa is great, but I still can't see it. He isn't great. At least not right now. He's 100% worse than the other hypercarry DPSs. And people are just coping if they say otherwise. I'm like the #1 Anoxa glazer. I'm the one talking about possibly getting him E1, E2, synergy with Cypher. Like, I want to pull this guy a lot. But, like, if you just look at his performance, it's 100% worse than the other hypercarry DPSs.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
I'm kind of hoping that the Cypher synergy ends up being strong enough to make him, like, near the other hypercarry DPSs, if not better overall. Because Cypher will do more damage with an Eidolon invested Anoxa, right? For some people that might not matter. For me, it kind of matters. Because I might go for a Z1 and E2 depending on that. Yeah, like I love the character. I don't think he deserved a nerf though. The only way, like in my mind, I'm kind of coping right now, right? The only way I can imagine like why they nerfed Anoxa's hypercarry ability is because after the recent leaks of Cypher, he might have been too strong when he hits 100% defense shred, right? Like people don't understand when you're at 70% defense shred, right? You get around, I believe, like a 60 to 70% overall damage increase from 70% defense shred. Going from 70 to 100 adds another 40 to 45% overall damage. So I'm assuming that's why, maybe, right? It could be cope, but I'm assuming that's why. I feel like the synergy between the two might have been too strong.
Heard the call. Now farewell.
Curious, endless, nothing but a thought.
Yeah, Nox's Eidolons are nuts when you're able to run like duo DPS genuinely well, right? But unless you're able to run duo DPS, his Eidolons suck. Like if you're running him hyper carry compared to like an E1 My Day, an E1 Aglaya, an E2 E1 Herda, like he doesn't get that same return on investment for his own performance. But if you have a duo DPS or even like more characters doing damage on the team, it's a completely different story.
Curious, endless, nothing but a thought. Open sesame. Watch it close.
Watch your head.
What are Anoxa's Eidolons? His E1, his E1, whichever enemies are hit by his skill, get 16% defense reduction on them for like 2 turns. So you basically have 100% uptime on 16% defense reduction, and then E2 gives him res pen.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
But the thing is, right, like the res pen isn't only for him, right? Like the res pen is like universal. So all the mobs on field just get lowered reduction.
Amazing. But then again, it's me.
This boss looks annoying, it is.
Need something?
There we go. That should put me at, you know, some pulls. Cope Maru? Maybe. It could be Cope. I mean, either way, I'm getting an Anoxa E0S1 at the minimum, right? The only way I go for his Xenolons is if he truly does have that Cypher synergy, which we'll find out soon, right? Uh, I'd like to like keep you guys, you know, basically informed. Like we're really close to V1 leaks of Cypher and Hyacine. Like we're like 10 days away or some shit. Yeah, like we're really close. Almost at 320 already. Yeah, I can 100% get 330 before it goes. There's another Divergent Universe reset. I might be able to get 340. Actually, no, probably like 335 at max. Oh yeah. So here's a, I mean, I always do this every time. E0S1 Herta, E0S1 Avon, E1S1 Sunday, E1 Robin, and just a normal Feixiao, and that's it. I plan to use Sunday with Anoxa. See how that goes. I plan to run sustainless Anoxa until Cypher comes out, you know. E1 Robin, E1 S1 Sunday, and RMC with an E0 S1 Anoxa. And I'm probably going to make a video on it to show people how ass Anoxa is. I love the guy, but like, people are overestimating him way too much. Castro's banner is on the 9th, so 8th. So it's like, what, like 10 days away? Yeah, there's always like a little bit of banner downtime at times. So I'm assuming there's going to be some banner downtime. That's understandable, Hikari. I don't know, bro, man. Here's the thing, right? I think 100% there's a higher chance of them putting the HP drain back. Okay, okay. Here, I think they should flip it. I think Hyacine increasing max HP of all allies should instead be on her Lycone, and the drain should be in her kit. Like that makes more sense in my opinion, right? I still think both are bad, but the drain mechanic is a lot more important than the max HP increase mechanic, right? So I would prefer if they just flip the two, and that would make more sense. However, I don't see them putting them both into Hyacine's kit at the same time because she'd be too much better. You know what I'm saying? Like an E0 S0 Hyacine would be miles better, like miles, than any other sustain for Castris in my day. It wouldn't even be close. And then you add on to this with the signature light cone, it only becomes that much more broken. So I think they're gonna choose between one of the two. However, me personally, I do hope they don't do this, right? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get a Hyacine at all on my Rob account, depending on whether or not I lose the 50-50 for Castris. So the idea of having to like get that light cone for a massive game changing difference is kind of annoying. Apparently, Heislands is rumored for 3.5. That's when Heislands is rumored to release. I'd also like to mention this real quick, guys. Ruan May being free with Heislands and 3.5 being like a dog character could be pretty massive, right? Now, it all depends whether or not she's like an older dog character type or she's going to be someone you want a single target action advance as much as possible, right? It depends on which one. Now, I do think she's probably going to want a Sundane Saridra. I do think that, right? However, we'll have to see. But if they make her like the old dot archetype, where you can easily use like a team buffer without action advance, then Ruan Mei could be one of her best support options too. I mean, Zen, this is going to be, actually, no, because I'm only playing easy. It depends. It really does depend, right? The Cypher synergy, man, it can change everything. It can make the difference between me pulling E0 Anoxa or going for like E1 or E2. If I get incredibly unlucky, probably stop at E1. But yeah, I'm really, that's what I'm most excited for right now. The character I'm most excited to play right now is Anoxa, and he's also the one I'm most interested in to see his synergy with Cypher because of the defense reduction. The currency is permanent if you just get it while it's like free. I'm pretty sure. Like after like that time period is up, you won't be able to accept it anymore. That's how it works. You know, it's like it's no different to Doctor Ratio. Doctor Ratio, you can only grab for a certain amount of time, but he's obviously on your account forever. It's not like it's just gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty close to hitting on the standard manner. 276, pretty close, right? Actually, I need to go to the Herda shop and check something right now. I need to get more super impositions of yep. I need more super impositions of the new Lycone. Here it is. For my RMC. If High Stones can't be used with Kafka, it's probably over for me. I'm gonna just quit the game. What noise was that? Why isn't Departure Warp done? What's Departure Warp? It's probably me sniffing my nose. I don't know what noise you guys are talking about. But probably me sniffing my nose. I don't know why, but every time, it's so weird. I don't know why this happens. My nose is completely fine. like completely fine. The second I start a stream, it becomes incredibly stuffy. Like it makes no sense to me. I mean, I don't think Heislands is going to use Kafka, guys. I mean, then again, I think Kafka was one of the characters getting buffed in 3.4. So maybe, but I don't I don't see it, man. I think Heislands would just prefer support. Guys, can you please wish me luck on my pulls on this account? Like, I don't really care if I lose on my Rob account because I can still guarantee Castris anyways. My main account is gonna skip a patch, so even if I lose on a Sunday rerun, I'll still be able to get it, or Hyacine, whatever, right? But like this account, it has so many pulls, bro. Please wish me luck on this account. I'm gonna have more than 450 pulls or around that when Anoxa comes around. Like, I don't want to just see it all get flushed down the toilet by losing two 50-50s and a 75-25 in a row. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kiwi. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, a lot of people have been saying, like, oh, they're going to give up on Dot if this new Dot DPS doesn't need Kafka. But, like, if you really think about it, the majority of people in this game would prefer, like, Heislands to not work with Kafka. Like, outside of the people who actually own a Kafka, the idea that you have to pull for an old ass unit that is only really gonna work well and meta in this one comp with this one new character, like no one wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather just use one of the newer supports or a newer character with as well this newer one that's gonna give their account a lot more value. So yeah, like even my main account has a Kafka and Black Swan, and I am fine with Kafka and Black Swan not having synergy with her. Need to find a lucky spot to pull. I'd probably go to the Grove of Epiphany since I'm pulling a Noxa. Yeah, here. I'd probably go here. And like maybe like somewhere higher. I don't know. Yeah, here. This is the perfect spot. Right here. This is where I'd probably pull a Noxa in the video. Sit on the throne for Aura? Can you actually sit on it? Is there like a staircase? Oh, you can't go all the way on top. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I actually did it. Sovereign of the Woods. Hey, that's a free 5 jades. Alrighty then. Yeah, this is gonna be the polling spot for Anoxa. It's fine. How much speed can I get on him right now if I were to put the remembrance link on? 170. And then I probably get like 171 or 172 if I leveled it up again. Alright. Alright, guys. I am gonna end the stream here. I did MOC on the main Divergent, did Divergent on this one. I'm gonna play this one off, right? I genuinely did want to stream more, but like this stuffy nose is incredibly annoying to talk through, right? So I love you all. Thanks for stopping by. Be ready. There's gonna be a Casterus video, right? Probably not when she drops, right? I don't have enough polls on my Rob account currently, but there will be a Castress polling video. There will be an Anoxa polling video. There will be a Hyacine polling video on my main account. The whole lot, right? So have a great day. Have a great night.